Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom. But when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
Welcome to Charleston's, where great food and great service is what's on the menu. Business lunch after landing that big sale? Check. Never miss ordering our mouth-watering spinach dip? Check. Catching up over some margaritas? Check. Or just a craving for our key lime pie? Checkmate. No matter the reason, big, small, or none at all, you gotta come to Charleston's.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today.
I will have... Sorry, but how do you choose? I will have...
Ooh, the old-fashioned banana split sends your taste buds to heaven. But the strawberry shortcake sundae tastes like summer in a dish. Then there's the molten lava cake sundae. Oh, but the banana fudge sundae, I'm drooling.
Or you could get all four. Let's do that.
Come enjoy your favorite classic sundae at Braum's.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963. Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back here courtside to the 60th annual playing of the Tournament of Champions, powered by Squirtle.tv for the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Happy New Year's, everyone. Todd Miller, Grant Merrill, and two teams, Grant, that we thought could possibly play, but maybe not this early in the Consolation Championship round, about to tip off 7-3 Owasso, the defending tournament champions, taking on 10-1 Tulsa Memorial.
Well, this is certainly we certainly expected that both of these teams might be playing later in the day today, and this is what this tournament's all about. I mean, there's a lot of upsets, there's a lot of different games that don't go how you might think they would. And this matchup was a result of two of those. So, of course, Owasso losing to Cassia Hall on the first night, and then just coming back with a vengeance yesterday over Okarche. Brian Montanati, of course, leading his team through another great season. Bobby Allison, just one of the greatest coaches in the Tulsa metro area, and has done so well with Memorial for so many years. Dude gets job offers all the time from other places, but still wants to stay with the Chargers, and has really put together a great program. They're off in the shadow of La Fortune's golf course.
Grant just told you that Owasso lost to Cassia Hall, beat Okarche. The road here to the consolation finals for the Chargers. They took their first loss of the season against 4A number 3 Fort Gibson on Monday night, 49-47, then bounced back to hold off Southmore yesterday, 61-57. Starters for MJ Milton, Bowden Williams, Julius and Julian Wilson, and Cohen Scott for Brian Montanati. For Tulsa Memorial and Bobby Allison, it is Isaiah Garrett, Josiah Thomas, Jarius Bosel, Sean King, and also, let's start that over. Garrett, Bosel, King, Harris, and Oates, the starting five for Bobby Allison, who incidentally is one of 4 of the 16 head coaches in this year's tournament that actually is coaching a team that he played on to the event. He's coaching Tulsa Memorial. The others are Cassia Hall's Lee Mayberry, Bixby's girls coach Riley Littlejohn, and Tulsa Union's Josh Berry. Owasso with the home white, crimson and black. Tulsa Memorial in their road blue, white, and red uniforms. You know Jalen Montanati, he is still out with that broken wrist or hand. No timetable announced for his return. Owasso just getting back from a pre-Christmas trip to Florida. Here we go. Ball is up in the air, and Tulsa Memorial has won the opening tip. Chargers will move from right to left. Sean King, the 6'1 senior, into the front court. Flips it to Bosel. He'll drive baseline, miss the layup. Ball tipped out by Bowden Williams, controlled by Jay Oates. Oates whips it across the floor. Open three on the way by Harris, and he got it.
Nailed it from long range. Fabian Harris, one of the better players that Bobby Allison has this year.
It's actually Sean King with a three. Half a minute gone, 3-0 our score. Williams, who's headed for ORU, the point guard. He's a heady player, has a high basketball IQ to Julius Wilson. Down the paint goes Cohen Scott, turns, and a shot blocked out of there. Follow shot from three, no good, right corner by Julius Wilson, and the ball tipped out of bounds by Owasso. Tulsa Memorial making their 39th appearance in an event that they used to host. In fact, from 1966 through 1983, the event was held at Tulsa Memorial's high school gymnasium. They have won 4 titles, the last in 2014, 6 runner-up finishes, the last in 2022. They lead here early, 3-0. Sean King with the only basket, handles it out front against the man-to-man pressure. Bounce pass, right wing side, Isaiah Garrett. Garrett guarded by Bowden Williams. Gives it up to Jarius Bosel. Now down the paint goes Jarius. Had the ball knocked away, gets it back, bounces it to King left quarter. 6:40 to play here in the first period. The turnover forced that time by Julian Wilson, who knocked the ball off of Bosel out of bounds.
You talked about the early venues for this. I'm glad BOK is finally the TOC's permanent home. This is a great place for it.
Has been since 2021. Williams off the dribble, pulls up and knocks down a jumper. He's one of my favorite players in this tournament, Bowden Williams. He's just so smooth. He's such a hard worker, has great basketball IQ, and he is the prototypical point guard.
You're not going to beat him because he lets you.
No.
I mean, he's one of those players.
King left wing, bounces that high for Jay Oates. Oates will hand it off to Isaiah Garrett. Rare touch for him. He steps in with a three. Got it. So the Chargers lead 6-2 on a pair of three-point baskets. 2 minutes in here to the boys' consolation championship game. MJ Milton turns left, now turns back to his right. Good deal post defense. Julius Wilson, an OSU football commit that is decommitted from the Cowboys with the coaching change. Gives it to Milton, drives in, shot hangs on the rim, no good. Rebound to Garrett. Here come the Chargers up 4. They pitch ahead to Jay Oates. Oates with a white headbound, backing down, bounces at left wing side. Owasso still in that man-to-man defense. King, who had the opening salvo today with a three-pointer out front, gives it up in front of us for Bossel. Bossel with the basketball, veers right, left, now crosses back over and gives it to Fabian Harris. 5:16 to go here in the first quarter between Memorial and Owasso. These two have met one other time in the Tournament of Champions as Harris drives and has it knocked off of him out of bounds. That meeting came in the 2014 title game. Tulsa Memorial won it in 3 overtimes, 91-88, Grant. It's a game that is still very fondly remembered in the annals of this event.
That was a big one for sure.
Julian Wilson into the front court. Left side, Julius Wilson to Williams. Bowden drives baseline, stops, puts up the 15-footer. He got it. He has both of the baskets for the Rams, and it's 6-4 Memorial. 3:10 into the opening period. Bossel with the basketball. Jarius, who is a 6'4 sophomore, pitches off of the left baseline. Memorial shooting in front of the Owasso bench here with the first 2 periods of play. Sean King angles right, fall away left-handed jumper for the paint is good. He has 5. Lead back to 4, 8-4 with 4.5 to go in the first.
I think one of the biggest Memorial games. Go ahead and tell us what's happening here.
Williams is going to be called for an offensive foul. He thought he was fouled. One of the officials underneath said he was. The other out high said no, it's an offensive foul, and that's his first.
I was going to say, remembering 2021 when Memorial and Del City played in the finals of this one. That was a big one that we called here on Squirtle, the first year that we were available on this network.
4.5 to play, opening period, 8-4 Tulsa Memorial. Quickly to the front court is Bossel. Sophomore banks his way to the foul line. Julian Wilson cuts him off. Out high, now it's King. Swings it left. Ball fumbled. Garrett tried to save it off Williams, who moved out of the way. Now it's Wilson. Julian brings it down the floor. Whips it left side. Now down the paint goes M.J. Milton. He'll spin, shuffled his feet, and got by with it. Down the paint, Julian Wilson to Williams for 3. Bang! He got it. Bowden Williams has come out on fire. He has all 7, and it's a 1-point game, the closest the Rams have been since 2-0 or 3-0. Left wing, Bossel with the basketball. Hands it off to Isaiah Garrett. He's guarded by Bowden Williams. Now he'll step up, put up a 3, in and out as it's spun away. Cohen Scott with a rare touch, brings it down the floor from left to right. Scott attacks, spins to his left, drop steps, kicks it left corner. Wilson now gives it back out front to Julius Wilson. He goes back door, around and out of the layup. Rebound tip of the Rams, but controlled by Oates. Chargers building a 1-point lead, possibly with 3.5 to go in the opening period. Through the paint, Bossel. He'll put up a 3. That one spins out, no good. Rebound tipped away and out of bounds. And possession will go back to the Rams after it was last touched by Fabian Harris.
This is going to be a great game today. 2 storied programs, and they're keeping it within 1 point here in the first quarter.
Owasso making their 6th appearance. They won the championship last year. 2 years ago was the 2023 runner-up. They finished 3rd of their first trip here to the TOC in 1978 and 4th in 2021. 39th appearance for Tulsa Memorial, and again, they are a 6-time runner-up, 4-time champion. Finished runner-up to Dale and the Miracles back in 2022. Wing left, Bowden Williams with the basketball. Dale, the 2A Pirates, becoming the smallest school since '78 to win a TOC title. Down the paint, Julius Wilson, and he'll lay it in. And Owasso has overcome an early deficit. They lead by 1, 9-8.
I think those Dale girls may be the second Dale team to win a TOC if they keep playing like they were playing yesterday.
I did some research. If Dale wins, even if Union wins tonight, one of those 2 programs will become the 5th school to win both the boys and girls TOC championship. The others, Jinx, East Central, Tulsa, Booker T. Washington, and who is the other one? I'll have to look that one up as the shot airballs out of bounds.
I'm looking forward to that East Central Millwood game tonight for the championship. We'll have that for you at 8:30 here on Squirtle. Doug Nelson and I will be working together on that one.
Doug's the best, isn't he?
He is.
Driving right, Cohen Scott to Williams. Raises and fires and splashes home the jumper. He has 9 points. Goodness gracious. 2:15 to go in the first period. Owasso leads 11-8.
I just noticed that Bowden has some shoes that match some of your sweatshirts. Never have to worry about finding you guys.
If I'm going to match with a guy, I want it to be Bowden Williams. Garrett through the top of the circle, raises for the foul line. Shot rolls off. They've had a bunch of the cylinders that wouldn't stay down. Julius Wilson, the rebound to Williams, and a bounce pass. Bowden works, foul line extended to the right wing side. Now he'll put up a three, a rare miss as he back rimmed it. Ball tipped to the air. Scott has it. Kicks it back in the left corner for Julian Wilson. And a second opportunity here for the Rams. Driving right to the goal. MJ Milton for the runner.
Milton drove through traffic. No problem there. That Milton name's a special one for Owasso fans.
Here they are, Jinx, Owasso, Booker T, Washington, Tulsa East Central. The only four programs to win both the boys and girls crown at the TOC. 13-8 Owasso, 119 to play. Right wing, raising for three, Garrett. Back rims, down for the rebound is Julian Wilson. Wilson speeds back the other way for the Class 6A Rams. Pitches off of the wing. Now they'll leave it out front. Julius Wilson can't pay the three ball off. That one that's too long. Oates the rebound. Good pace and tempo to this one early as we're under a minute to go here in the first period. There's only been one foul here in the first nearly 8 minutes of play. Sean King gives it up between the circles for Jarius Bossel. Back to Sean. He had the first salvo with the ball game. It has 5 points. He'll raise from just above the foul line. That one rolls off. Rebound to Julius Wilson. Memorial is ice cold after a hot start. Julian now will slow it down. Looks back to head coach Brian Montanati. Now they'll work on the final 27 seconds here of the first period. Julian Wilson bounces it for Julius Wilson. He whips it to Bowden Williams out front. This is a senior class that has won more than 70 games in their career and made 3 straight state tournament appearances. Left side, MJ Milton, 10 seconds to go here with the opening quarter. Down high, Bowden Williams, 5 seconds to play. Williams, double team, needs to hurry. Now the defender peels away. He fires a three, and he got it at the buzzer.
We talked about it. He's going to find a way.
Goodness gracious. How about 12 for the 6'4 senior headed for ORU? 8 in the books. Owasso doubling up Tulsa Memorial, 16-8 on Squirtle.tv.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com. Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider?
Owasso shoots 58%, 7 of 12 in the first 8 minutes. Bowden Williams, 5 of 6, 2 of 3 from 3. Rams are on a 12-point run with possession to start the second period. Chargers, who hit 2 of their first 4 for the field, settle for 3 of 10 shooting. 30% rebounds, 8 for Owasso through 8 minutes. Williams against the zone, touches to Milton, drives left. Pitches it to Wilson of the corner. Trying to force it down low to Williams. It's knocked away. Bowden on the floor. And now a whistle. Is it a tie-up or a loose ball foul? I think they're going to call a foul, so it'll stay with the Rams. And that goes against Fabian Harris, who has his first. That is the first foul against the Memorial Chargers in this ballgame. Owasso had one in the first period. MJ Milton to Bowden Williams with 7:40 to play here in the first half of the boys' consolation finals. Out high, Milton to the goal. Left-handed lay-in is good. They now have hit 8 of 13. Milton is 2 for 2. Half a minute in to the second period. The run extends now to 14 straight for Owasso, showing why they are one of the best, if not best, large school teams in the state. Bounce pass to Harris, left wing, and we get a whistle. And I'm not certain what that was about. They're going to force the Chargers to inbound. No, they're saying that he stepped out of bounds. Ironically enough, it was the official underneath the goal that made the call, and the play happened wing left in front of Brian Montanotti on the Owasso bench. 18-8 Rams with 7:15 to play here in the first half. Left side with the ball is Wilson, cross courts it. Bowden Williams, follow-away jumper, no good, but he's fouled. And Isaiah Garrett gets his first, team second. Williams will go to the free throw line. Bowden Williams, 6'4". He's built like a D1 point guard. He's had to really step up with the absence of Oklahoma State commit Jalen Montanotti in this tournament. Bowden's first foul shot is good.
I'm sure they all have. That's a big loss.
Real big loss. Not to take anything away from Cashel Hall, but you think he would have made up 10 points.
That's true.
Williams' second free throw is good. They would have then probably had a chance to defend their title. Instead, 9 minutes into the consolation finals, they lead by 12. And the run is 16-0 for Owasso. And a steal. Julius Wilson back the other way. Hard foul. That's on Cam Highshaw. And then it's his first. Bobby Allison, when you talked to him about his Chargers, he said, I love our starters, but he said our bench. And Highshaw being one of those, Grant, he really likes what he can get from his reserves.
Yeah, and Bobby's always been a coach that knows how to get the most out of every player on his team, and that's including the ones that don't play as much. But when they come in, they're always going full speed ahead. So
Julius Wilson swishes home the first free throw. Quickly 3 fouls on Memorial here with 6:57 to go in the second period. That one is on the way. No good. Rebound, though, to the Rams. Yanked down by Julian Wilson. They'll reset to M.J. Milton, the senior. Williams turns to the 3, drives, dumps it underneath. Going up, had the ball stripped out of his hands was M.J. Milton. Owasso the rebound, and Julian Wilson knocks down a 3 right wing. 24-8, Owasso in an anticipated matchup, just blowing away a second really good opponent for the second time in as many days.
They've come back with a vengeance for sure.
Right side, Bossel with the basketball. Bounces it over the baseline for Cam Highshaw. He works right circle, reverses on a bounce pass to Isaiah Garrett. Garrett backing down against Williams in the Rams zone. Jump passes out high, driving down the paint. Harris knocked away from him out of bounds, and will stay with the Chargers.
Bobby's first cousin, Matt J., is my accountant, and he is an Owasso Ram, so we're not really sure who he's rooting for today. Bobby and I had that talk before the game.
He must be used to dealing with big numbers. Harris, right wing 3, no good. Rebound to Julius Wilson.
I think he got to start doing Bobby's stats, so
well, those are big numbers too, and Williams knocks down another 3 deep left. This kid is on fire, and a timeout. 10 minutes in, Bowden takes us to the break. All Owasso on Squirtle.tv.
It's game time and the lights are shining bright. Don't get caught in the dark. Power up with the Generac home standby generator from Moyer Electric and Generators. When the power goes out, your lights, heat, and games stay on automatically. Moyer Electric and Generators, powering Oklahoma's homes like champions. Visit MoyerElectricOK.com or call today at 888-265-3020.
Oklahoma Career Tech. It's where confidence is built.
It's more than just practice. It's developing the skills to build a successful future.
We're doing work that matters.
To more than just us.
So, when a family needs me,
when my community needs me, when Oklahoma needs me,
I'll be ready.
Oklahoma Career.
Todd Miller, Grant Barrel, the crew with you. Reed and Mallory produced the broadcast. 16-8, Owasso will need to have won, and it's only gotten worse for Bobby Allison's club from there, Grant. 27-8. And Bowden Williams has been doing the lion's share of the damage, already with 17 first-half points.
Yeah, they've got to find their way and come back. It's kind of like when we were doing Bixby and Dale yesterday, and Dale was down so much. I mean, Memorial's kind of the same way. You missed it last night, or Reed and Mallory missed it last night. They ended and they played the theme from the Love Boat over the PA system, and I was sorry those two weren't here to see it.
Fabian Harris, right side. I'm sure it was dedicated to them. They just didn't get to enjoy the tunes. Garrett between the circles, Highshaw with the basketball. Back out front, Fabian Harris. Harris with a left-handed dribble, goes between two defenders, missed it, scoop shot. Highshaw with a rebound, muscles back up, wouldn't go. And Isaiah Garrett's second opportunity, no good, but he's going to the line. First free throws of the afternoon for the Tulsa Memorial Chargers. It's the second foul on Bowden Williams.
Our music man, Donkey Larry, will take a request and dedication, so we may go Casey Kasem on him here in a little bit.
Isaiah Garrett, year-end countdown. Those used to be a staple of my youth. On the way, and good. So Garrett now has 6 points as he caps the three-point playoff. It's 27-11. That ends a big-time drought by Tulsa Memorial. They're not used to that. Williams into the front court. Picked up by Isaiah Garrett. Bounces it across the floor for Crew Byerly. On the baseline, it's Milton and an offensive foul. He spun into the paint, and in doing so, he ran over Harris. And MJ turns it over on his first personal.
Yeah, Harris went down accordingly, and now we got the foul here.
By the way, coming up at halftime, Chris Wilfong is going to join us.
Really?
He, of course, is the owner and operator of the I Was at the Game website. If you've never checked it out, you should.
He's
the modern-day Ray Soldan.
Yeah, I was talking to Chris before the game, and I said, I don't know how you keep up with all that information. He goes, well, half of it I haven't even put up yet.
It's unbelievable. Sean King through the top of the circle, goes cross-court to Cam Highshaw. He backs in, and now a foul. No, they're going to call Highshaw for a hook. I thought they were about to get Crew Byerly for the foul, but instead it's number 2 on Highshaw. 4:51 to play here in the first half. Owasso by 16. They've led by as many as 19. Williams goes through traffic, had it knocked out of his hands, and a takeaway for the Chargers. Jamarian Ryan was the one that forced the turnover. And then Roan travels left wing. So what Jamarian takes, he gives right back. Lead remains 16 with 4:45 to play here in the first half. Reed's ready to go home. He just ran 10 seconds off the game clock on our broadcast. Hey, I'm with you, partner. It's New Year's Eve. Bowden Williams into the front court. One hands it right wing side. Julius Wilson back to Bowden in the corner. Left of the Julius screen. Williams right in front of Bobby Ellis on the bench. Cross courts at MJ Milton. Curls right in the paint. Goes up foul. It's close to being a jump ball. Instead, it's the personal on Isaiah Garrett. It's Garrett's first personal foul. So 4:27 to play. Reed, unfortunately, has had to put more time back on the clock. And MJ Milton will go to the free throw line. We started the consolation side of the bracket, 35 minutes behind schedule because of that wild one between Okarche and Southmore. First free throw is flat, and Milton will get one more. If you missed it, Jet Muggenborg of Class A Okarche put 29 fourth-period points on the board.
Wow.
En route to 47. And that's the 7th highest total ever in the TOC. They came up short against Southmore. Milton hits the second. 28-11. Chargers down 17, really not pushing the tempo as they walk into the front court. Sean King with the basketball out front left side. Bossel to the corner, back out front now to Garrett. Garrett through the paint and a tie-up. And the arrow favors the Chargers.
A lot of folks not happy about that from Owasso.
Chargers long and athletic, but they've had trouble consistently putting the ball in the basket. There's a look at Owasso head coach Brian Montanati. Sean King will lob it inbounds, right side for Bossel. Halfway home here in the second period, a 17-point Owasso lead in the boys' fifth-place game. Sean King dancing with the basketball. Drives left, backs into a double team, bounces quarter left. Bossel, three good. Jarius with a third three-pointer. Memorial has made 3 of their 5 field goals from long distance. Quickly, Julius Wilson into the paint. Bounces it for Milton. Offline, Milton runs it down. Got by with a push. Gets free of the paint. Lays it up left-handed, and it drops. A contact instigated by MJ Milton, but no whistle. 30-14 Rams with 3:35 to play here in the first half. Chargers just very, very deliberate offensively. Roan with the basketball. Shoots it over the right wing side. Sean King. Jump passes against the zone. Left side Roan. 3 side rims, no. Milton the rebound. MJ will slow it down as he comes into the front court. 3:15 to play first half. Bowden Williams leads all scores. Handles it left wing side. Good defense by Isaiah Garrett. Williams backs it out. Follow away 18-footer. It's good.
Nice.
It's unbelievable. There'll be shots like that tonight at the Paycom Center. That's good defense by Garrett. 2:45 to play in the first half, 32-14. It's the Bowden Williams show. Bossel drives baseline. Wide open Roan turns to the jumper for the right block. He kicks it out to 3 by King. Back rims and then goes high into the air and finds the bottom. Well, it turned out they got an extra point after giving up a bunny at the rim. 32-17.
Don't let the score distract you from the fact that they might put on the show today.
Beverly's three-point jump shot is short. Rebound to Garrett. Chargers a chance to cut further into the deficit. 3 on the way by Bossel, and he got it. Look out. Tulsa Memorial starting to heat up. They've cut it down to 12 as we will get a flop warning called against Tulsa Memorial.
A flop warning.
2:16 to play here in the first half. That lead, once comfortably 19, is down to 12. Chargers starting to heat up. Julian Wilson attacks right. Good defense. Had it knocked away. Now runs it down to the right corner to Milton. Ball deflected, but he gets it and lays it in. It's almost a steal. Instead, it's a bucket for the Rams. 34-20. 2 minutes to play. First half. Bossel starting to heat up. Has a couple of threes. Drives right. Double clutches. Finds the cutter. It's Sean King for the lay-in. Timeout, Brian Montanati. 1:53 to play here in the first half. It's back down to 12, and back we come in a moment on Squirtle.tv.
Life moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit GoPioneer.com to sign up today. Life moves fast, and you deserve internet.
Welcome back live to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Happy New Year. Todd Miller Grand Barrel on the call of game number 4. Final on the losers bracket side of the 60th annual TOC from downtown Tulsa. Girls' third place game, and that should be a dandy between last year's finalist, 4A number 1 Lincoln Christian and Bixby. Into the front court, Julian Wilson out of the Rams timeout. Now to Julius and a bounce pass. Crew Byerly bounces to Williams. Drives, draws a double, whips it across the floor. Wilson touches it back to MJ Milton against the zone. He turns right. Milton loses it, gets it back, overshot the basket of the layup. Chargers with the rebound. Roan has it. What a physical play down low with a whistle. 1:17 to play here in period number 2 from Tulsa. 34-22. This game tightening up thanks to the red-hot shooting of the Chargers here in period number 2. Owasso's pushed it out near midcourt. Driving left, King. It's poked away. Williams has the turnover. Bowden works right side in a foul against Bossel, and that is his first. Team foul number 6 against Memorial, so it'll be 2 shots for Bowden Williams. Ryan Montanati played for Eddie Sutton at Oklahoma State University. now is a very successful head coach here in the Tulsa suburb of Owasso. His son, Jalen, will, by the time his career is all said and done, be one of the more decorated prep players. He's a two-time Oklahoma Gatorade Player of the Year. Owasso playing without Jalen in the 3 games this weekend. Williams hits the first. Cohen Scott comes back in. Byerly will go to the bench.
Brian's an interesting guy. You know, his full-time job is actually selling surgical instruments.
I did not know that.
To doctors and stuff. And he told me one time, he said, you know, playing for Eddie Sutton gave me no fear when some of these doctors aren't happy with something or, you know, putting the pressure on me. He said, it's nothing compared to Cowboy basketball.
Williams hits both. 1 minute to play, first half. Boys' 5th place game. Owasso leads Tulsa Memorial in a 6A, 5A matchup, 36-22. Bounce pass out high. That's Caleb Jackson, the senior, is out for the first time. Now to Sean King. 45 seconds to play first half. King veers left. Looking for a screen. Now they roll Oates down low. His follow-away jumper side rims. Good defense by Milton. Rebound out of bounds. And it was last touch by Owasso, but we get a foul. And that's on Caleb Jackson, and we'll have 2 free throws. They're actually calling it on Jay Oates. That's his first. And so Owasso will walk to the other end and shoot 2 free throws with MJ Milton. Leading scorer in the first half with 21 points is Bowden Williams. He has 21 of the 36 for Owasso. We've seen some individual performances for the history books here in 2 of the first 4 games of boys play today. First free throw is good.
Are you saying we might have some performances that end up on I Was at the Game?
We could.
There you go.
He's going to join us here momentarily.
I never knew his name was Chris. I thought his name was I Was at the Game on Twitter, you know.
Milton's second free throw spins off, no good. That's what everybody's laughing around and nodding their heads. Yeah, I did too. 1 of 2, and the lead is 37-22. Half a minute to play, first half. Sean King between the circles, Jamari and Roan. Now to Garrett, down the paint, drop step, layup, good. He'll get 1. So Garrett gets his 3rd basket, and he gets the foul on Cohen Scott, who has his first. Free throw here would cut the deficit back down to 12. There's Coach Montanati. He didn't care for the call, had his hands on his head. He's visited with the official. He's still having a word. And it's kind of a one-sided animated conversation. Isaiah, meanwhile, eyes it, flies it, and rolls the free throw home. And now timeout for a substitution is quickly back in as Cam Highshaw. Cam Boone, a 6'6 junior, comes in, and now returning. Well, that's it. The 2 Cams come into the lineup. Final 23 seconds here of the first half. 37-25. We'll have the first half numbers. Chris Wilfong will join us as well from I Was at the Game. Julian Wilson way out front, left forecourt. 13 seconds to play in the half. MJ Milton holds head of the nail. Drives left. Goes back door and lays it in. Boy, he's a good player, 6'4 senior. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, quickly into the front court. A runner from half court, Highshaw, and he back-ribbed it. That's the way the half ends. Owasso 39, Tulsa Memorial 25. Boys Consolation Championship game. We're back with Chris Wilfong right after this 1-minute break on Squirtle.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here. Why be a ranger? At Northwestern.
We are back. All Owasso at halftime of the boys' consolation championship game, 39-25. Halfway home, day number 3 of the 60th Annual Tournament of Champions. As we promised, our friend Chris Wilfong from I Was at the Game joins us. Chris, first of all, let me tell you, I'm a huge fan of your work. I mean, I called you earlier today the modern-day Ray Soldan. And I know that that's an honor that you think very highly of, because you told me at one point you wanted to just sit down all day and talk to Ray.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I met Ray for the first time in 2020, the small school basketball, and I was going to spend some time with him 2 or 3 weeks after that, and then the whole COVID thing hit, and that all fell apart. So,
all right, I have to ask you, tell me what was behind the decision to do I Was at the Game. I mean, you actually have a full-time day job, believe it or not, right?
I do, yes. We used to live in Fort Gibson. Fort Gibson, I had 3 daughters, play basketball, and Fort Gibson girls basketball was pretty popular and good back then, and they lost 2 in a row in the state finals. I thought that's got to be rare, and so I went to do some research to try to find it, and I couldn't find anything on that. So I thought somebody needs to do some things like that. So I just started putting some data together, and I'm a software developer, so high school sports and numbers and stats, and being a computer programmer guy, it just kind of all came together, and had people send me things, and I still today have people send me things all the time. Even, things that I post that we post, a lot of people think that I was at that game, and I'm not. People just send me just great content and things that, to deal with high school sports.
When Grant was saying that what people see online is actually just a small sampling of the information that you have that's still available to you.
I do. I have a very long to-do list of things that I want to do and data that I have that I've got to get into the website and to the database. So I'm constantly trying to, and the whole social media side of things is just kind of taken on its own animal, and it takes a lot of time to do that. So I've got to try to balance my job. I Was at the Game, the website, and then social media side.
I was going to ask you, Chris, you could have never, I think, in the genesis of this, ever expected it to turn out what it has.
No, in fact, when I started building it, I just wanted to gather the data kind of for myself, and then it just kind of grew from there. But no, I had no idea, and like I said, I get a ton of help from people that send me things. I mean, there's no way I can go and gather all this stuff. Coaches send me, their all-time whatever lists and things like that. And if I can take those things and fit it in the website, I'll do it.
You have a boss at your day job at the OSSAA. You have a boss at your night job. I Was at the Game. I think one of the cool things about this is that you and your wife have been able to do this together.
Yes, the past year that has really taken off, and it's made it much more enjoyable and much more fun to be able to do these things. She's very good at what she does. All these incredible stories, most of that is credit to her. She researches and goes and talks to people, and that's one of the very cool things about doing this is just to get to meet just a ton of just great people, and to hear their stories. I love just sitting down with somebody and say, hey, tell me about your story. Where'd you go to high school? My daughters give me they bug me all the time about, Dad, you always do that. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know where you went to high school. Tell me about where you're from. That's always my go-to question. Where are you from?
All right, Chris, last question. People want to give you information that haven't done it. How do they get a hold of you?
Well, they can reach out social media-wise, through messaging and those type of things, or they can email me at chris@iwasatthegame.com.
Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, great to sit here and talk to you. This is very much a privilege for me.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks.
Chris Wilfong with iwasatthegame.com visiting with us here at halftime. You see the score, Owasso over Memorial, 39-25. First half stats are next on Squirtle.tv.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Need insurance that serves you and not the other way around? At Brining Insurance, we're independent, which means we work for you, not the carriers. Home, auto, business, or farm, we work as hard as you do. Whether you need a hand-finding and portable insurance for your church, someone to help wrestle that school policy, or someone to help plug the leaks in your municipal coverage, get a hold of Robert Wagner. He can help. Call 580-628-2559 today or start your quote anytime at brininginsurer.com. Need insurance?
Come back to the BOK Center, 39-25 Owasso with the boys' consolation final game. Todd Miller, Grant Barrow with you as we bid adieu to 2025 here on this Wednesday afternoon. Field goal shooting, 9 of 20 for Tulsa Memorial, 45%, thanks to 6 of 10 shooting in the second period. Owasso, 67%. They hit 14 of 21, 4 of 7 from 3. Memorial 2 of 2 for the line. The Rams 7 of 10. One of the reasons that Owasso is shooting so well, Bowden Williams is 7 of 8 from the floor. He and MJ Milton have combined to make 12 of the team's 14 baskets. They are 12 of 15 to the first half. Individually, again, Williams with 21, MJ Milton with 12. Leading rebounder for Owasso, Julian Wilson with 4 at the break. He has 2 assists, 3 points. Leading scorer Sean King, who's 4 of 5 for Memorial in the first half, shooting 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. 9 points, Isaiah Garrett. He had a couple of rebounds as well. Most minutes played, Garrett played 15 and a half minutes. Milton, Williams, Julius Wilson, and Julian Wilson all played 16 minutes for Owasso. In fact, they used just one player in a reserve role, Crew Byerly. Bench scoring, no points from either reserve. 13-0 points off turnovers at Owasso. 12-8 Rams, points to the paint, second chance points, Memorial 6-5. Fast break points, 6-3, Owasso. Second half coming up in 90 seconds in the boys' consolation championship game between heavyweights, Owasso and Tulsa Memorial for the BOK on Squirtle.tv.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather around.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today. Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974.
Both teams back out on the floor about half a minute away from the start of the second half, along with Grant Merrill, Reed, and Mallory. I'm Todd Miller. Or Madison, should I say, 39-25. Names starting to run together after 7 games in 3 days. Don't forget, continuing coverage of the boys and girls third place and championship games still to follow here on Squirtle.tv. Happy New Year. We hope you have a safe evening celebrating the birth of 2026. Can't believe we're already to this point. Owasso won the Tournament of Champions for the first time last year. We told you they're one of 4 schools that have won a boys and girls championship. Tulsa East Central, Jinx, among the others that have won the TOC, both boys and girls. Owasso made an appearance in 1978. They were not back until 2021. This has become a New Year's tradition for Brian Montanati, the Rams, who have first possession to start the second half. Julian Wilson against the man-to-man defense. Now it's MJ Milton trying to bounce it to Williams, cutting back door. It's kicked. So they will throw in. 7:47, an airliner to go here in the third period.
Did you and Chris get the history books updated?
Well, he is something else, I'll tell you. Great story of how this thing started, just simply because you want to know when Fort Gibson's girls had lost back-to-back games. Bowden Williams tries to penetrate the zone, pitches out to Wilson. Julius 3 rattles off, rebound to the Chargers, who can get within 14. Jarius Bossel with the ball between the circles as Memorial of the Road Blues goes from left to right. 36 seconds into the second half. Isaiah Garrett against Williams, drives right. Williams being physical. Garrett loses the handle. It's out of bounds. And that may have been a makeup call because it looked like it was last touched by Garrett, but they let a lot of contact with Bowden Williams go. It's either wiping up the collision spot near the Memorial Charger basket with 7:15 to play in the third period. Sean King to inbound, bounces it for Jay Oates. Oates in the first half, played 9 minutes, did not score. 3 on the way by Bossel is good. Jarius now has 9 on 3 3-point baskets. He is 3 of 5 long distance, and that's 6 of 12 3-point shooting for the Chargers, who are within 11. Kick out pass. Julius Wilson is 3, in and out. Another rebound. Bossel with a basketball. You wonder if the Rams, with a short bench, could continue this shooting of 67% in the first half. The Chargers push the layup at the other end. Rebound to Julius Wilson. Cut off left front court. Bounces it to MJ Milton. MJ drives left, spins right, draws into a double, and he's traveled. That's only the giveaway number 5 for Owasso with this ball game, and points from turnovers. Memorial has not paid off a mistake with the Rams yet. It was 13-0 in that category at halftime. 90 seconds into the second half, 39-28. Memorial a chance to get it to single digits for the first time since very early in this ball game. Oates, one dribble, hands it off to Bossel out front. His 3 short. Williams the rebound. Had a good look, couldn't get it to drop. Bowden in transition, stops, pops, and got another 3. This guy is a machine. Just doesn't miss. He had 21 in the first half. He's now 8 of 9 shooting, 4 of 5 from long distance. 2 minutes gone, second half, lead back to 14. Oates has it knocked away out of his hands by Cohen Scott. Run out, Williams to the goal, layup good. Julian now has 5. Blink of an eye, it's back to a 44-28 game with 5:40 to play here in the third period. Bossel with the basketball, operating at the point guard position. Not a real big crowd here for this big-time matchup. Oates pivots through 2 defenders. Look like a block by MJ Milton, but we get a whistle. So Jay Oates is going to go to the foul line. They will call the foul on Milton, who has his second.
I'm going to guess this arena will look very different tonight for East Central of Millwood and the girls' championship there between Dale and
Oates' first free throw is up, and it's good. Jay with his first basket, only the third and fourth free throws attempted by the Chargers. Are you surprised there's not more here for 2 teams that are in the Tulsa metro area? Although it is a working day.
I am a little surprised. Nobody's at work this week.
You were.
Except for me, apparently. But
we are.
We are, but a lot of offices are closed and people taking off. But I'm surprised Owasso didn't bring a bigger crowd. Their broadcasters aren't even here, so.
Jay Oates, no good. It's good. They're not used to playing at the middle of the afternoon. 44-30, 5.5 minutes to go, third period. Bowden Williams into the front court. One hands a pass, Julius Wilson. Wilson with a stationary dribble, now attacks. Pitches right corner. Milton raises for 3, rattles off. They've had some that won't stay in the cylinders with authority. Rebound taken down by Isaiah Garrett. Garrett gets the return pass, veers right, one heads a pass to King on the near side wing. Sean King cut off by Bowden Williams, loops it out high. And a foul as Garrett was bumped. Cohen Scott with his second. The official was trying to look around a multitude of players that were in the way between he and the scorer's table. Sean King to throw it in bounds. Under 5 minutes down to play here in the third. Rams lead the Chargers by 14. Bounce pass. Oates cross courts it. Open look three. Too strong. Williams the rebound. Caleb Jackson like to have paid that one off. Williams a deep three. No good. Rebound off the hands of Wilson. Still free. It rolls out. MJ Milton has it. Great effort, though, that time by Julian Wilson. Went high to keep the possession alive. Julius to MJ out front. Attacks right. Pitches in the corner. Wilson's three. Rattles off. Rebound. Tulsa Memorial. Isaiah Garrett gallops into the front court. Attacks against Williams, and Bowden swats it away from him. Picked his pocket. Milton to Williams. Left front court. Bowden with a basketball. Hard dribble right. Gets into the paint and a foul. That will cost Isaiah Garrett his second personal foul. Team foul number 2 against Tulsa Memorial. With 4:18 to play here in the third quarter. Cameron Highshaw, 5'9" senior, comes into the ball game. Caleb Jackson is going to check out. Foul occurred to the floor, so the Rams will throw in underneath their own bucket. They get it to Wilson, and Julian missed the bump, but he'll pay him off at the free throw line.
You know, you were talking about games running late earlier. You know, if we have one or two of them run late, Doug and I might be ringing in the new year right here.
They sing an Old Lang Syne.
Yeah, if I can remember the words.
Sean King with the foul. It's his first, team's second. 2 free throws for Julian Wilson. It's on the way, and it's good. Yeah, you'll have plenty of time between now and then to Google those lyrics.
Let old acquaintances be forgotten or something like that.
Well, that's a true statement, isn't it? Whether we mean to or not at our age, we forget a lot of people. Second one is good.
I can't even remember my own name sometimes. So.
46-30, halfway home in the third period of the boys' consolation title game. Jarius Bossel. Williams knocks it free again, and a loose ball foul. They've called it on Williams. That was a late foul, and it certainly looked like Bowden had cleanly knocked the ball away for what would have been his second steal in the last 3 Charger possessions. Bossel triggers it inbounds. Cameron Highshaw between the circles. Less than 4 minutes to go here in the third period, under 12 to play in the ball game, and Scott jumps the pass and knocks it out of bounds. Chargers again will throw it in. Not a lot of energy in the building. Lob pass to the backcourt. Highshaw brings it back and resets the offense right side. Julian Wilson being really physical with him. They bounce it to Oaks, who howls high, right wing. Between the circles, Sean King with 3.5 to play. Third period. Down 16, Memorial just content to run their offense. Rome with a basketball. Back out high, King veers right in front of his own bench, slides left, top of the circle. On the switch, Milton guards him. Now they'll bounce it right side, Oates. Oates loses the handle. Williams has it. 1-on-2 back the other way. Bowden to the goal. Loads up. Shot raked out of his hands by King. King, 1-on-2. Tries to return the favor, and it's swatted out of bounds for the Rams. Here comes Cam Boone, the 6'6 junior, back in for Tulsa Memorial. Bobby Allison's team had won their first 9. They had had some impressive wins, but again, we're upset here on Monday night, 49-47 by 4A number 3 Locust Grove. Bounce back with a win over Southmore yesterday, 61-57. Sabercats outlasted Class A's number 1 ranked Okarche in a high-scoring 7th-place game today. Cam Boone, bounce pass offline, and Roan will run back and touch it to end the play, but Owasso's going to have it on the front court.
You watch, Bobby will come out of this tournament strong. He'll end up bulldozing his way through the TPS schedule and the rest of his schedule, and they'll be a state tournament contender for sure.
Nobody has played in this event more than the Tulsa Memorial Chargers, appearance number 39 and year number 60 of the event. From 1966 to 1983, they hosted the event at their home court, and there's a 5-second call against the Rams. In fact, you have to go all the way to 1988. From 1966 to find the first time the TOC did not include Memorial High School.
Well, they played there for so long at their school. Then they moved to the fairgrounds and a couple of other places.
Bounce pass down low to Cam Boone, whose kick-out pass stolen. Julius Wilson to the goal, and a lot of contact. No foul, but they give Owasso possession.
They played this thing at the Mabee Center forever and ever. And
from 1989 to 2004, and again from 2011 to 2019.
I think that ended when the Mabee Center wouldn't turn on their video board for Gil Cloud, but, that was a whole mess.
Now they're changing it, saying possession to Memorial. So Tulsa Memorial may have gotten by with a foul, and they gained possession with 2:26 to play in the third, down 14. Chargers just have never been able to get traction to this one today. Bossel with the basketball, works foul line extend to the wing. He'll bounce it now for Garrett. Garrett back to Bossel for three. Got it right in the face of Williams. 12 points for Jarius, 4 3-point baskets. He's a promising 6'4" sophomore. They don't rebuild, they reload at Tulsa Memorial. Right side, Wilson with the basketball. Into the paint, Milton. Can't find any separation. Pulls it back out of the wing. They'll bounce it to MJ, high post right. He'll whip it left wing for Julian Wilson. And the pass knocked away from Scott. Ball on the floor, out of bounds. Good hustle, though, by Bossel as he tried to save it. Memorial hosted from 1966 to 1983. The Mabee Center from 89 through 2004. The Fairgrounds 85 through 1988. And again from 2005 to 2010. And it was to the Mabee Center before moving here to the BOK Center in 2021. Julius Wilson, MJ Milton. Kick out pass, a little soft, taken away by King. Bounce up ahead, and the layup good from Roan. 46-35 with 1:19 to play here in the third period. Williams lobs it out front for MJ Milton. Chargers all of a sudden have created a little bit of energy, and it started with the defensive end. Milton angles through the top of the circle, reverses right wing side. Julian Wilson with the basketball. Pulls it back out front to MJ Milton. 70 seconds to play here in the third. Elbow left. Julian Wilson misses long and a jumper. Rebound to Highshaw. Second time that Memorial in the second half has had a chance to get it under double figures. They couldn't get it done the first time. Owasso responded with a run. Now they have it down 11 again with 52 seconds to play in the third. Down the paint, Bossel drew contact, missed it, the layup. Rebound to Garrett, falling to the floor. No travel, he shoves it out. Chargers will keep it with Sean King. 36 seconds to play in the third. King to the goal, and now they call a foul on MJ Milton. That's his third. Fourth team foul against the Rams. Here's Sean King looking for his 11th and 12th point with 39 seconds to play here in the third period. Next game will be a rematch of last year's championship game between 4A number 1 Lincoln Christian and Bixby. First free throw is good. Both of those two teams prohibited favorites going to the winners bracket semifinals last night, but both were upset by Union and Dale. Second free throw good. Those two will play at 7 o'clock tonight. This is the final game of session number 7. One more to go in the 3-day event. Into the front court, MJ Milton. How about session 5? Milton's bounce pass taken away by Sean King. Down 9 with possession, 18 seconds to play. Chargers push into the front court. Highshaw with the basketball. Looks up. Now under 15 seconds to go here in the third. Highshaw will bounce it between the circles for Bossel. 10 seconds to go in the third. Jarius has helped bring him back with 4 3-point baskets. Puts the offense in motion. 4 seconds to go in the period. Bossel needs some help. Pivots. He'll just hoist one up. That one back rims. Rebound Julian Wilson as time expires. And there's the score. We head to the fourth. 46-37 Owasso. Back to the TOC, presented by Squirtle.tv in a moment.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925. Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth.
Welcome back. 60th TOC. Big thank you to Mick Wilson, the athletic director at Tulsa Public Schools, for allowing Squirtle to be the official online provider of all the action here in 2025. Along with Grant Merrill, I'm Todd Miller. 46-37 Owasso, but they have led by as many as 19. That came with a minute 55 into the second or third period. Owasso just 2 of 9 in that third period, still shooting 53%. Memorial 3 of 8 from the field, 43%. Chargers turned down a 3 right corner, drive it in. Now giving up the basketball is Roan. Roan to Garrett. He'll pull it back out front. Caleb Jackson swings it left side. Bossel steps into another 3. Got it. How about that? He's now 5 of 8 from three-point range. In this game, all of a sudden, is down to 6, 46-40 with 7:19 to go. 7th play or 5th place definitely in play now. Julius Wilson between the circles. Scott, timeout, Brian Montanati, and he is hot. It's a full 60. We're back after this break on Squirtle.tv.
As you travel down the road to the gold ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
When life takes an unexpected turn, you need someone who truly understands what you're going through. At Nixon Dieselhorst, we've spent decades helping Oklahomans find justice, standing up for what's right, and fighting for the results they deserve. Every client matters. Every story deserves to be heard. We are here standing with you. Call Nixon Dieselhorst today because justice, integrity, and results aren't just words. They're what we stand for.
Things starting to heat up. All of a sudden, it's a 2-possession game, 46-40, a game that Owasso led by 19 early in the second quarter. Not a lot of balance in either team's lineup. Bowden Williams and J. Melton have combined for 36 of the 46 Rams points. 27 of the 40 for the Chargers have been scored by the combination of King and Bossel. Owasso with it in the front court. Williams with it, elbow right, raises over a double team as jumper rolls off. Bowden with only his 4th miss in 12 attempts today. 3-pointer to cut it down to 3. Side rims off the hands of Jackson. Bowden Williams with a rebound. He has 3 of those. 4 steals for Bowden. His plus minus is plus 9. That's in a 3-way tie for the best for Owasso. Milton, kick out pass. Julius Wilson. Side rims it, gets his own miss, throws up a runner, missed that one. Another opportunity. Milton missed the stick back, gets it again, and a tie-up as the shot was blocked by Isaiah Garrett. Owasso will keep it with the rotated arrow with 6:35 to play. Third block for the Chargers. One block for Owasso with this ball game as we're 90 seconds into the final and deciding quarter. Williams cuts to the basket. They find him. He missed a wide open bump from about 6 feet. Isaiah Garrett the rebound. Here come the Chargers down 6. 3-ball. Bossel got it. Are you kidding me? He's got 6 triples. And all of a sudden it's a 3-point game and a timeout Owasso. Take us to the break, big guy. Bang. Back after this on Squirtle.tv.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today. Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic
Jarius Bossel, the sophomore, a sniper. Grant Merrill, 6 3-point baskets, and we have ourselves a game. Rams 46, Chargers 43.
Well, I told you earlier I didn't think Memorial would be backed into a corner, and they weren't. They've come back, and they've managed to narrow this deficit and get within sniping range here.
In the 38 previous trips to the TOC, Memorial has never finished worse than 5th. They finished 5th at 84, 86, and 94. Owasso with possession, 6:05 to play. Big opportunity here for the Rams. Cohen Scott bounces it left of the paint. Julius Wilson, cross-court pass. Julian Wilson, and he got it. How about that one? There's a huge answer for Owasso. Another look at it. Center cut. Bossel with it right side. 5:48 to play. Back to a 6-point lead. They swing it out front to Roan. Now to Bossel. He has come alive, 18 points. He'll put up another 3. That one no good over Williams. Rebound one-handed down by Garrett. Lost the handle. Memorial comes up with it. Bang! Another 3 by Roan. That is their 10th 3-pointer made, and it's 49-46 as Owasso trying to escape what is now a torrid shooting effort for the Chargers. Right wing, Julian Wilson. He had a big one a moment ago. Bounce pass, wide open jumper. Julius Wilson, and he got it. Some shot making now at the BOK Center with 5 minutes to play. Right side, it's Sean King with the basketball. Pulls it back out high, Jarius Bossel. Bossel in front of his own bench and head coach Bobby Allison, one of the best at any level in high school boys basketball. Driving King, tried to turn right. Williams cut him out. Left side, it's Jackson. Head of the circle for Sean King. He'll attack it with a double team. Pivots, cross courts at Jackson. Left corner 3. Got it. Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable as Bobby Allison wants a timeout. The game is down to a 2-point lead, 51-49. And immediately the Chargers want a timeout. We're back to the backside of this break here on Squirtle.tv.
We show up every day, ready. When tragedy strikes, we're prepared. It's what we do, it's who we are. Community is the heart of rural healthcare. We come together on some of the worst days because we're holding hope that together we'll experience the best days too. We show up every
Doug. 51-49. Tulsa Memorial's offense hot as the face of the sun. 4:39 to play, but Owasso has been up to the challenge. Their once 19-point lead is nearly gone. They have been able to hit a couple of big baskets to help offset this barrage of 3-pointers for the Chargers. Owasso today has primarily gone with their starting five of Milton, Williams, Julius, and Julian Wilson, and Cohen. Bowden in the backcourt. Lobs it. Wilson at midcourt. Down to Julius Wilson. Down low. Cohen backs it out. Now to Bowden Williams. Good strategy here by Brian Montanati. Use the clock. You still have a 2-point lead. Winding towards 4 minutes to go in the consolation finals. Nice trophy for the winner. Not what they came for, though, either one of these programs. Milton turns right. Layup good. Boy, he's good. 14 for MJ Milton. Made a quick left to right move and got the bucket to drop off the window. 53-49. Right wing with the basketball is Bossel. Tries to drive. Cut off there by Cohen Scott. Backs it out of the wing in front of Bobby Allison. Now bounces for Sean King. 3:45 to play in regulation from T-Town. King down the paint. Nearly lost it. They're going to call a reach-in foul against Owasso. Well, that was a pretty soft foul. That's the fourth on Bowden Williams. Second team foul against the Rams with 3:45 to play. Owasso 53, Tulsa Memorial 49. Bossel inbounds to Jackson, back to Jarius, off the dribble jumper, good for the foul line. Well, they've got another special player, Jarius Bossel, and he's got 2 more years under Allison. 20 points for Jarius Bossel. Under 3.5 to play, back to a 2-point Rams lead, 53-51. Foul on extended right wing, Julius Wilson whips it across the floor, Scott in front of Montanati. Bounces for Julius Wilson, back to Cohen. He'll bounce it to Milton, drives around the defender, gets a double, whips it out front. Julian Wilson touches it to Scott left wing. He penetrates, bounces it for Milton, who goes up and gets the bang for the bucket. MJ Milton has really stepped up every time the Chargers have made a run. Garrett has his 3rd personal foul.
What a great basketball family the Miltons have been. Of course, you had Shake Milton that went to play in the NBA, Tara and his sister, and now MJ, who I confirmed with Barry Lewis, is the younger brother.
Have we had a technical called?
Okay.
MJ Milton picked up his 4th foul, the technical. So Milton will shoot the free throw, and then Tulsa Memorial will get the 2 technical free throws. MJ Milton with another big basket. Bends and scores as he rattles the free throw home. He got 3 down that trip. And now, guess who? Jarius Bossel's going to go to the free throw line. They may want to put him out above the top of the key. This might be too close. Goodness, what a game he's had. 20 points. First of the 2 technical free throws. Back rims. I told you it was too close. Bossel in the first half had just 6 points, so he has come alive. He was 2 of 4 at the break from long distance. This to cut it back to a 4-point game is good as he hits the free throw. That was the first miss at 8 free throw attempts today by Tulsa Memorial. Owasso 10 of 13 foul shooting. Here we go. 3:05 to play in the ball game. Bossel with the ball, bounces it right side. Sean King after the timeout, they get 1 with a technical free throw. Bounce pass to Garrett. Out front, Sean King. Attacks to the goal. High layup around and out and back down. A lot of contact. Memorial wanted it and 1. They didn't get it. Sean King, a big basket. 2:41 to play. That ball tried to come out. Stayed to the cylinder. 56-54. Bowden Williams, jumper, nothing but net from the elbow. He's quieted his scoring pace here for the second half. Back to a 2-possession game. Bossel with a basketball, slot left with 2:24 to play. Out high, Isaiah Garrett. Pitches left wing. Guess who? Bossel, another 3. This one rolls off. Rebound taken away. Julian from Julius Wilson. Now Williams, he'll slow it down, had his right hand in the air as he brings it across midcourt. Ticking towards 2 minutes to play in the ballgame. Perhaps free basketball. Who knows? Julius Wilson goes left. Bangs into a Charger. He's called for the foul. He'll turn it over on his first personal foul. Team number 3 against Owasso. 2:01 to play. Brian Montanati having to go at it without his All-American son, Jalen Montanati, here with this Tournament of Champions. Owasso just came back before Christmas from a tournament down in Florida. They played very well in that event. Sean King, right baseline. Bossel. Excuse me, that's Garrett. Follow-away jumper, no good over Williams. Rebound, Julius Wilson. Julius speeds into the front court, and Montanati wants a timeout. 1:39 to play here for the BOK Center. Owasso with possession. The Rams in the 5th place game, leading Tulsa Memorial 58-54. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Maybe Grant will tell us about one of our many fine sponsors. Got any sponsors to talk about?
I do, of course.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of...
Tulsa Memorial has, to their credit, made a game of this after it looked like 10 minutes into the contest that this thing might be all Owasso and the outcome could be decided early.
Well, today's game is presented by Allstate Insurance and Agent John Croissant. Of course, John supporting everything that the Tulsa Public Schools do. He's a great partner to the community and great partner to the school district, and he can be a great partner to you with home, auto, and life insurance products. You're in good hands with Allstate.
If Memorial does not rally, it would be their worst finish in 39 trips here to the Tournament of Champions. Told you, 84, 86, 94, they finished 5th. They've been better than that every other season of the previous 38 trips. Bounce pass into the front court, Cohen Scott. He threw it away, tried to bounce it in traffic. Garrett with a takeaway. 1:22 to play. 2-possession game. Tulsa Memorial has it, though. Sean King, screen left around Isaiah Garrett. King with a behind-the-back dribble, peels away from the foul line. Out front, Bossel with the basketball over Williams. His 3 is short. Rebound to MJ Milton. This possession should take us under a minute to play in regulation. Bowden Williams around Bossel. Those have been the 2 leading scorers of the ball game, both combining for over 40 points. Julius Wilson, foul line left. Cohen Scott with the basketball. Right side, MJ Milton. Now it's a game of keep away. Owasso does not have to trigger. Memorial only has 1 foul, so they better start thinking about fouling. Out front, Julian Wilson. There is foul number 2, so it'll go against Sean King. This is where you have a problem when you don't foul a lot. When it gets late in the game, you have to foul in a hurry. They let perhaps a little too much time off the clock go. They still have 3 more fouls before Owasso shoots the double bonus. Owasso with 1 timeout. Tulsa Memorial with 3 remaining. Williams gets the inbounds pass in the backcourt, and Highshaw will commit his 3rd. Bowden Williams, this guy's in great physical shape. He's breathing hard. He's played hard, as has really his whole teammates. Crew Byerly is going to come in. He's been the only substitution today off of the Rams bench. MJ Milton will inbound to Williams. Back to MJ. There's the foul. Comes with 36.5 seconds to play. It's King's 3rd. Next foul now will send the Rams to the free throw line. So the Chargers doing a better job in shortening this ball game with some quick fouls to now get Owasso to the line with the next whistle. MJ Milton will throw it inbounds. And now timeout called for the Rams bench. 36.5 seconds to play. Rams have it, leading by 4 here on Squirtle.tv.
Services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156. East River Roustabout, centrally located.
Jarius Bossel has 21 points. Bowden Williams has 26. Those are your game's leading scores in the fifth-place game of the 60th Tournament of Champions, presented by Tulsa Public Schools and powered by Squirtle.tv. 4-point Owasso lead. Their job now is to get the ball inbounds, protect. They'll get a foul and an opportunity to make this thing a full two-possession game at the stripe. MJ Milton will inbound to Wilson. Wilson speeds into the front court, pulls it out. Now he bounces for Bowden Williams. 28 seconds to play. They better foul. Williams still has not been fouled. Now cross courts at right side for Wilson. And now a foul with 24 and a half seconds to play. I know they didn't want to put Bowden Williams at the foul line, but at this juncture, you don't really have a lot of options. Highshaw has his fourth personal foul. That is the fifth, so we'll have a pair of free throws here for the Owasso Rams. And that's actually number 5 on Highshaw. So he fouls out without any points. Julian Wilson will go to the free throw line. Julius Wilson, the 6'4 senior, was the football commit for then Cowboy head coach Mike Gundy at Oklahoma State. He since has reopened his recruitment in football. First free throw front rims and goes down. Julian is now 3 of 3 at the line. Some people think that Julius might have a post-high school career on the hardwood.
I could see it somewhere.
It's a good player. Has 5 points today. Just to make it a 6-point game with 24 and a half seconds to play. It's on the way, and it rattles in and out and back down.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see some of these Tournament of Champions kids in your OBU work.
60-54, 20 seconds to play. Cross midcourt, Bossel with the basketball. He'll cross court and attacking the goal. Layup is good from King, and he'll get it and one. That's the last thing that Owasso wanted. Bowden Williams is saying just stand vertical. Instead, Julius Wilson has his second and a big and one that would get that lead back down to one possession with 14 seconds to play. There's a look at it as he goes right into the body and gets the bang for the bucket. Time out on the floor. We're back for the final 14 in just a moment on Squirtle.tv.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has
60-56, pending a free throw from Sean King. Welcome back to the BOK Center. Todd Grant, Reed, and the crew. Squirtle.tv. He handed off the reins, heading back to the capital city, and he enjoyed some high school basketball on the commute down the Turner Turnpike.
You going to let us be your entertainment?
I am,
nice.
Yes. Sean King, 2 of 2 at the foul line, flies it and missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it's off of Owasso. Brian Montanati saying grab the basketball, don't tip it. This thing just got a lot more interesting if they sink a 3. 12 seconds or 14 seconds to play. Scott will replace Byerly in the lineup. Sean King to throw it in bounds for Tulsa Memorial. Looking, lobs it to the foul line for Garrett. He'll go to the goal, left-handed layup, no. Williams the rebound, 9 seconds to play. Bowden is fouled. And he could go to the other end to secure 5th place for the Owasso Rams. So King commits foul number 4. And Bowden will go to the line where he's 4 of 4. Owasso has been to the line 9, 10, 11, 15 times. They're 12 of 15 today. The Chargers have been there 9 times and made 7 of 9. 60-56 Rams out of Class 6A, leading one of the favorites in 5A, the Memorial Chargers. Williams rolls the first one home. Now, basically all you do if he hits this one is let him inbound, go the length of the floor. Don't foul with 9 seconds to play. Jay Oates has exited the ball game, and Caleb Jackson, for three-point shooting purposes, has been reinstalled in the lineup. Second one is good. Rattled it home. 2 clutch free throws. Here we go. 5 seconds to play. Bossel bounces into the front court. Now they'll bounce at top of the circle. King lets fly a three, and he got it in a timeout. 62-59 with 2.6 seconds to play. Bobby Allison using the timeout. That will leave him with one. Brian Montanati and the Rams do not have a timeout, but nor do they want one. Leading late by 3. We'll take a quick 60-second break here on Squirtle.tv.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
They have gone to the monitor, and now there's 3.1 seconds remaining, so they added about a half second. Again, the same thinking for Montanati and the Rams. Get the ball inbound, hit 2 free throws, and you're going to be a winner. Played a tough schedule as they head into 2026, and they're going to go 2-1 in a good field without their All-American. Ready the baseline is MJ Milton. Gets it to Williams. There's the foul. Bossel with his second. Stop me if you've heard this, but Bowden Williams will go to the line. 2.4 seconds to play. Reed already says this game's over on the monitor. He's thinking of that buffet food in the hospitality room. Williams, 7 of 7, or 6 of 6, misses the free throw. It's a big miss, although we have one more opportunity to make it a 2-possession game with 2.4 seconds to play. Jason 28 points, 29 points for Bowden Williams. Final 2.4 seconds upcoming. Bobby Allison will use his final timeout. Why not? Back in 30, 63-59 Rams on Squirtle.tv.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. It's more than just your lawn. It's your
Use it or lose a timeout, but you certainly want to draw up a play. There is such a thing as a 4-point play, and that really right now is what Memorial needs. If you're Brian Montanati, I'd let him just inbound. I'd start walking to the locker room. Last thing you want to do is give the official any thought of blowing the whistle on a possible 3-pointer that could go in. Told you Bowden Williams is maybe my favorite player of this tournament. He is not disappointed today. Although Jarius Bossel has been up to the task. They'll inbound midcourt. Final shot of the ball game. Bossel's 3 front rims will not go. Owasso 63, Tulsa Memorial 59. The final score. The Rams go 2-1 and claim the consolation championship game. Grant, it's always great to work with you.
Yes, sir.
Let you handle the final numbers and take us home on New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's, Todd. Thanks for being here. We appreciate all the work you do for the Tournament of Champions.
Final score, Owasso 63, Tulsa Memorial 59. More coming up in a moment on Squirtle.tv.
Grass Kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass.
Well, Jason Selman, the assistant AD for the Tulsa Public Schools, and Kathy Barkley, the head of the Tulsa Public Schools Foundation, they are on the floor right now presenting the consolation trophy to the Owasso Rams, who win this game 63-59. Let's go over some of the totals and highlights. Top scorer for the Owasso Rams, Bowden Williams with 29 points today. MJ Milton with 17, 12 for Julian Wilson, and 5 for Julius Wilson. For the Memorial Chargers, their top scorer, Jarius Bossell, with 21 points, 19 for Sean King, 9 for Isaiah Garrett, and 2 for Fabian Harris, along with 3 points for Caleb Jackson and 5 points for Jamarian Roan. Biggest lead came in the first quarter where the Memorial Chargers led by 4. Owasso's biggest lead in the second quarter with 6:05 left to go when they led by 19. And then, of course, Memorial turned their fortunes around and tried to make a valiant effort of it. They tried to come back and catch up on this one, but they were unable to do it today. And so that is going to be it for these Memorial Chargers in this tournament as Owasso takes that consolation prize. We've got women's basketball coming up in a little bit. Of course, this is the intermission here, so we will have our next game coming up at, I believe, 4 o'clock right here on Squirtle.tv and on WWLS, the sports animal, and the digital platforms associated with it. For Reed, for Mallory, for Todd Miller, for Adam Dieselhorst, I'm Grant Merrill. We'll see you in a little bit. Thanks for being with us on Squirtle.